Hello, and welcome back to the Popcorn for Dinner podcast. And we are back with our favorite alien, our favorite superpowered teenager. Fuck, sometimes I forget Mark is still a teenager. We're talking Invincible today. The show is back for its 4th season. And after 3 amazing seasons, I want to say amazing, we're back again for a 4th season that everyone has been looking forward to, which arrived, it feels like this one arrived quicker than the previous ones. I don't know why. Did it? Or is it just something I've made up in my head? Anyway, it felt like this wait wasn't as long. Maybe I was too scared to go back to see what Conquest has done. Right? I'm joined by the usual Invincible crew. I have Osegale and I have Chiagozeb. Guys, how are we doing? It's been so long, man.
It has been. It actually has been.
How's
been a little minute, but glad to be back as always.
Glad to have you back. Guys, in case you've missed them, I know Osagale had a fantastic episode on the industry finale. He jumped on the pod for that one. And there's many other things on the Popcorn for Dinner feed. We talked industry, we talked A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and we spoke a lot about all the Best Picture nominees in the lead up to the Oscars, which at the time you're listening to this will have happened. So please go back and listen and see what we thought about these movies before they came out. And as always, like, rate, subscribe, comments, tell your friends, tell your enemies. Popcorn for Dinner is out here. Now, Invincible. So season 3 of Invincible went about this way we expected, right? Like Mark, this story is all about Mark growing and learning what kind of hero he wants to be and what kind of hero he might need to be sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And the season culminated in Angstrom Levy, who was someone that Mark spared, coming back with Invincible from all across the multiverse for what has been termed the Invincible War. And obviously they wreaked havoc on Earth. And just as Mark was recovering from that, Viltrum sent the mad dog of Viltrum, Conquest, to Earth to teach Mark and the Earthlings a few lessons. And we left in maybe not such a good place. We were worried about our boy at the end of the season. We thought he was showing some signs of darkness. And also knowing that Conquest wasn't fucking dead, thanks to Cecil, also really stressed us out. So I wonder, guys, how did you guys feel coming into season 4? What were your expectations? What were your feelings? What were your fears going into season 4?
I can go.
Go for it, man.
What was I thinking? I didn't remember much apart from Conquest and, his phenomenal bars in his monologue at the end of last season. I was expecting Mark to be in a very dark place.
Okay.
I was also expecting him to have been in the lab
Okay.
times,
Good point.
I don't know, 2 or 3x.
Good point.
I expected Ollie as well, Oliver, to also have been in the lab just because, he's young. He has that zeal for life and for fighting the bad guys, I wasn't sure if he was going to lean towards evil
The
or
dark
not
side?
because
Okay.
he had
There's
some
still
bars
time.
last season. True. He had some bars last season that made me raise an eyebrow or two. So there was that. I think when we left, she was still recovering. So
Yes, Eve was still in hospital. She had to be in
Yeah.
hospital. Fucking hell.
I wondered for her life. And also, finally, last of all, Cecil.
You were annoyed with him.
Conquest. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Just going off of what Chiagozeb said, I think everybody expected Mark to be in a dark place. That boy has suffered some really heavy trauma. So, and it's like, not only him, the world has suffered a lot of heavy trauma as well. And you can see that, like, everybody's still basically in recovery mode. Everybody's still shook. And I love how, like, they don't skip. That's one thing they do very well in Invincible. They don't skip past, like, the gory details, right? You can see that they're still going to funerals for fallen heroes. They are still cleaning up the messes. Like, crime is still everywhere. And, like, everybody is just fucking exhausted. Like the scene that Mark comes back home to take a shower and eat. And as he's about to eat, he gets a call that Furnace has escaped, and he has to literally get back into costume and go out. Like, that shit was heartbreaking, but was so relatable, right? Like, because it's like, this guy is so fucking exhausted, but like, there's nothing he can do. He literally has to go back and get in the field. And he's like, talking to Oliver, he's like, yo, bro, we have to go handle this. And Oliver is like, bro, I just want to play my game and sleep. Like, I actually just want to do some regular shits for now. I've been out fighting crime all day. Why can't somebody else do this? There are other heroes. Mark is like, bro, like, you know why? Like, there's so much about there. And Oliver's like, bro, it's not my fault that stuff is fucked up, bro. And it's facts. Like, obviously saying it is kind of, it's kind of annoying, but it's the truth. Like,
Oliver is a child.
Oliver is a child.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
I know. This is child labor.
This is child labor, bro. Like,
literally child labor.
I get it. I get it so much, bro. So it's just like everybody's just in a bad place right now, bro. No sunshine or rainbows anywhere, bro.
Except for Debbie.
Except for Debbie.
Yeah, she get her shit rocked.
Hey,
but
man.
actually,
Hey,
question mark. That her man, Paul. My confusion with him, right? At the start of whatever episode it was, he was scared to come down and encounter the boys. And next thing he's talking about, let's move in together, let's get a house.
Haven't you heard the saying? You give a nigga an inch,
you take him out.
Take him out.
And besides that, bro, life is dynamic, bro. You adapt or die.
My theory is that guy is not real. That guy is AI or an alien. Because I feel like he's actually evil. Like, jokes aside,
please let Debbie be happy.
No, I don't think that man.
I'll actually be mad if he's not just a straight.
I don't think that man is legit. I think he's dodgy.
I think Paul. I think Paul is legit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Debbie deserves some happiness.
I think Paul is just a guy, bro. Like, I think Paul is just a guy, just a co-worker, and they just happen to click. Like, I don't think there's anything serious that day. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, Paul
I got
is
my eye on him.
Debbie is very stress free right now, man. She's laughing, she's joking about Mark and Eve.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Debbie cry in a minute. I'm happy for that. Nolan shouldn't come back, please.
He's coming back, bro. We know he's coming back.
I miss my wife head ass.
Debbie should keep enjoying her life.
Yeah.
Okay. But Amazon did what they usually do, which is what they do with a lot of their fandom stuff and maybe a lot of their other shows, where they release 3 episodes at once. And I'm really grateful that they did that for Invincible, because it allows them to, catch us up on the aftermath of what happened in the previous season. Like Osegale said, this show doesn't skip the details, doesn't stop showing you how hard things are. And maybe so that when Mark eventually snaps, we understand why he's snapping, right? Which he does do in this batch of 3 episodes. But then it also allows us to catch up with people like Alan and what's going on in space. I think that's very, very helpful, especially when you're coming back to a show after a long hiatus. Whereas some people might have been annoyed if there was an entire episode without, us catching up on what's happening outside or in space. So I'll start with you, Osegale. Out of the 3 episodes they dropped, is there one that stood out to you as your hands down favorite?
Yeah, I really like the second episode. I think that was my favorite.
The second, okay.
Yeah.
I think I really like the second too. It's the one that I think I've rewatched the most. I feel like it has a nice balance of progressing the story and then obviously learning a bit more about the Viltrumites and just general, the mythos of space or what exists in this universe. What about you, Chegosium? Are there any of the episodes that stood out for you?
So yeah, I did also like episode 2. The Viltrumites, they run a tight fucking ship. I was like, wow, this is crazy. But I really appreciated episode 2, the animation. Shout out to the animators, because the diversity of black hairstyles. We saw the locks, we saw the fades, we saw the.
Do you know my favorite thing? Do you know my favorite thing about the animation of black hairstyles is that the black man had a fun, different mustache to the rest of them. He had a mustache, but it was thin, should I even call it a Rasta style mustache? I don't know. It was there. So
I don't know about that.
Oh god.
Yeah, but I was gonna say I did really like episode 3.
Okay.
The
And that's the
fights.
one.
I
Yeah,
like
the one with
it
the
was the one
dragon.
with we found out that is that when we found out that Conquest was alive and popping?
No, Conquest escaped very quickly.
Was it
Very
episode
quickly.
1? Oh yeah, it
Without
was.
without
Damn.
fuss. So
Yeah, that's true.
we'll come back to, the episodes and how we discussed it. But that Conquest point is interesting. Because do we think that Cecil still doesn't know how strong Viltrumites are? Because I
He
think that really
doesn't.
exposed it. Because
'Cause
that
I
wasn't
was
even a thing. Conquest literally just flew out
he
as
woke
if
up
he woke up.
and escaped. Not even escaped, he walked out because there was nothing to escape from. The guy was free, basically.
Bro,
The thing is, I think
Yeah.
again, is the illusion of control, right?
Okay.
Because again, he's gotten countermeasures for like Mark and Omni-Man and stuff like that, right? So that's the power skill he knows how to use. So in his mind, this could probably at least hold Conquest for a little bit. But it's like,
Yeah.
bro, Conquest is so much stronger than Mark and Omni-Man, bro. Like, so Sisu actually doesn't have that gauge to know how strong Conquest is. And that's why I'm like, bro, this is such a stupid thing to do. Like, this is a guy that you need to put down, bro. This is not an enemy that you look at and be like, hey, bro, yeah, like,
Let me study.
Let me study you. Let me get some leverage. No, incinerate him.
Incinerate him.
Because what you say is facts, right? Because even with Nolan, all his countermeasures already failed in season 1. When Nolan went crazy, they couldn't stop him. It's only Mark that any of his countermeasures have actually worked on. And Mark is not nearly close to being as strong as a full-fledged Viltrumite, man.
Mark needs to be in the lab. Like, for me, he was still... it was episode 3, when he was still getting beat up. I was like, Mark.
So this is something I want to discuss, right? And it like links a little bit to episode 2, right? I'm going to say 2 things. One, the Viltrumites are extremely ruthless, and we'll come back to that, like just in general from top to bottom. But the second thing is that I actually don't even think it's a lab thing with Mark. I think he has the strength. I just think Mark doesn't fight to kill. Whereas the Viltrumites don't hesitate. Like when they do things, they hit with the intention that this hit is going to put this person down. They're not fighting to defeat you. They are Bro, look at how please, like I'm getting excited now, but look at how Nolan's parents were fighting him. They were not fighting him
Literally,
as in
bro.
like we're training this guy.
They
were
like,
fighting him
bro,
as in if you don't block properly, you will
are
die.
dying, yeah. Like, it's literally just a mental thing, right? It's like how they talk about heroes pull their punches so they don't do too much damage. Viltrumites don't pull their punches, bro. They are there to kill. So it's not even about like Mark not being strong enough. Mark just doesn't want to be killing guys all the time. Like,
my thing is, okay, don't kill people, but you yourself, you shouldn't be getting beat up like that. You know?
But see, that's the
comes
thing.
with the territory, right? Like, let me give you the best analogy is Spider-Man. Like, he be getting his ass whooped a lot. That's just because he's not going crazy. Like, I don't know if you guys ever read like the spectacular like Spider-Man stories where Dr. Octavius like took over Spider-Man's body and he was fighting, right? He was fighting
and he
against
realizes how
Vulture.
strong.
Oh yeah, because like he punches a villain and literally takes his head off. And he's like, yo, what? Like this guy was this strong and he was not fighting like this. It's like, bro, it's literally like these guys are like, I would say on average, Mark is fighting like 20-30% power.
Really?
100%. Because we see it now, because he basically fights Conquest and effectively holds his own when he gets super angry and he decides that he's going to kill Conquest. It happens as well when him and Nolan fought those 2 Viltrumites on Ollie's planet. So when Mark actually gets bloodlust and that he's ready to fight to the death, he can go toe-to-toe with certain Viltrumites. Maybe not the top of the range ones he gets.
Yeah, I feel like he's at 70. I don't think he's like at the
I wouldn't
top.
put him at 70.
I don't think he's at 70, I can't lie, man.
I think he just doesn't have the mentality. And even when he has the strength. Because also, another thing is like, fighting like a Viltrumite is not even only just strength, right? Strength is maybe how someone like Conquest becomes Conquest. But the real skilled Viltrumite killers, they will find a way to kill you that isn't just pure strength. Like you saw that lady with her hair. We see that trick they always do where they like make their hands like sharp to go through things or to slice things. They don't have to be the strongest. For example, you don't have to be the strongest to kill a conquest. You just have to fight to kill. And I think we're going to really see that, hey, when
this season
Thrag shows up, because he will show up and be like, immediately, don't waste my time, straight to killing.
I heard he's scary, or
You
I mean,
heard?
for the fact that Conquest was kneeling down to him, I said, "Oh,
God." He told what's the name of that guy, General Thrag, don't make me repeat myself. The way everybody is shaking behind Thrag, it's not looking good in the slightest. I think we're going to lose some people.
Many people.
That's just it. Okay, but still on the Viltrumite side, right?
Mm-hmm.
At any point in episode 2, did you guys feel sorry for them?
Sorry is a strong word.
Yeah, man. Sorry is a very strong word, bro. Like, for me, it's like, hey, man, you fuck around and you find out. That's all it is.
But that was a lot of finding out.
Yeah, when I saw the bodies, I was like...
That's a lot of finding out, but guess what, bro?
They did a lot of fucking around.
There was a lot of fucking around as well. Like, bro, these guys were... Imagine a factory of killers, bro. Like, yeah, these guys are pumping out killers every day. And guys are like, you know what? Y'all niggas are doing too much. Y'all gotta go.
And they're indoctrinating them into their belief of conquering the world. It's not like they have a society where some are the soldiers and some are the farmers or the teachers.
Like, bro, they're all killers, bro. They're literally all, like, they don't have regular people in their society. Like, they are all just killers. So it's just like, bro, I understood. It's like, fair enough, bro. Because it's like, this guy was like that. He killed that old emperor just to see if, like, guys
if it would change them.
away,
yeah, if it was,
and they doubled down. So what the hell else could he have done? Like,
the brainwashing.
Bro.
Nah, I remember watching the episode and thinking, holy shit, so many of them died though. Billions is crazy.
Billions is actually
billions
crazy.
Is nuts, bro. They are like, what, 50 left?
Yeah, they couldn't find something that made them weak. It had to kill them off. Damn,
and that means Nolan is actually really strong because of the infected. Like, he was the only person that survived in their containment room.
No, all of them are infected. Like, all the current Viltrumites are infected. They just have some sort of because remember he said like the only ones that survived are the ones that, like, no, they said everyone was infected. 99% of them died, but some of them survived. I even think it affected their strength.
No, it did, yeah. He said it affected their strength and their regeneration as well.
Yeah, that's why Conquest doesn't have one arm, and that's why his eye is fucked up. So, yeah, but even seeing how Nolan came up, Nolan as a young Mark was actually quite cute. At what point did you guys realize that was Nolan?
Low key. When I first saw him, I was like...
you thought this guy looks like Mark.
Like, this nigga look like Mark. I'm like, does he have a brother? Does Nolan, has he been sleeping around somewhere? Does he have another kid? And then I clocked. I was like, oh, wow.
That's what I thought. I thought, okay, maybe this is like a Mark that grew up in Viltra, maybe an alternate universe or something.
That too, actually. That also crossed my mind. But nah, can you imagine if you're in school? I'm just thinking back if I'm like doing math class or physics class and I get a question wrong and they behead me or they squish my brains. I'm like, bro,
literally.
Bro,
I would have been so dead.
He held that girl's neck as in,
and I was like, her head.
Yeah, that head,
I was
bro.
like,
hey,
go ahead.
You bet if you like, fuck up.
I was like, please.
No, man.
Nah,
that's what I'm saying. Their society is something else, and it's intense brainwashing from a very young age.
Mm-hmm.
And I still on that episode, I really enjoyed them, Aled and Nolan, hopping around, little body cop style, going from planet to planet, trying to find things to kill the Viltrumites. And even while they're going around, as Nolan was telling us all the evil things they did, I started to think, wow, this is why you guys had to go. Because what do you mean you were just killing planets and destroying entire civilizations just because they either pose a threat to you or people that are just on their own, or like living their life, not as if they attack them.
And that was my whole thing, bro. These guys were bugging beyond belief, bro. What do you mean you moved somebody's planet closer to their sun so they would die? Like, bro,
Extreme
what?
paranoia.
Like, bro, what? Like, what?
Extreme paranoia.
Do you understand how ridiculous a thing that is
It's
to do?
crazy.
Especially like these guys were on their own, bro. Like, you were just going around the galaxy checking, okay, like, who can check us type shit. Like,
Exactly, who's actually strong. Who's strong. And it's very ironic of them because their whole thing is strength, right? Like open combat strength. But instead, like when they find someone who's strong or a civilization that's strong enough to actually challenge them, they use some underhanded tactics to destroy them. Is low-key evil. I'm curious if the show will try and preach to us about what Thaddeus did with the Scourge virus. I don't think they will go down that path, but I'm curious to see if they do. Because even the fact that he has a new improved one, I feel like that is some sort of Chekhov's gun. Like at some point that thing will come into play.
I think so as well.
Nolan or Mark will have to decide if they are willing to die to end the Viltrumites
Scourge.
Yeah. So I don't know. I wonder if they will preach us, because a lot of shows and movies are fond of doing this. They're both sides arguments. So they're good people on both sides arguments. So let's see.
I don't think this show will do that, honestly. Like, bro, like everybody has positioned the Viltrumites as bastards and they're right. Like, bro, I don't think anybody's going to come and be like, hey, we shouldn't kill the last 50 Viltrumites. Like, I don't think anybody's going to say that, honestly. Like, I think everybody will be like, yeah, they got to go.
They have to go.
And that was, I think that was the importance of that scene, like with Nolan and Alan, right? When Nolan was like that, bro, he understands that, like, this is it. Like, everything they've done, there's no justification. Like, but it doesn't make it any less painful to go and destroy his people. And Alan is like, hey, man, like, I just have to argue because it's like, there's nothing else I can tell you, but these niggas got to go.
Real. We didn't get a lot of Thrag yet. We got a couple of lines, and everyone being afraid of him, which is, I feel like they're doing a long setup to show you that, hey, look, these Viltrumites are extremely terrible. So now imagine the guy who's king of them. And I don't even think they have the strength to take on that guy, man. I'm very curious as to how they manage to even fight him, if they can, or if he will even ever get to the point where he gets his hands dirty.
I don't know,
because our people, as they are, can't face him.
Niggas, they have to go to the hyperbolic time chamber, bro. That's anyway.
And then our Earth heroes. Did anyone notice anything strange? Like, we have a new
the new boss in charge.
Guardians of the
Globe. Bring that old man.
Brits
to listen to. Sidebar, I don't think Rudy should have renamed himself as Rex.
That's still one of the weirdest fucking things, man.
I still call him Rudy in my nose,
right?
Bro.
Can we just, that Rex stuff is weird. Like, please, let's preserve the memory.
I really do not trust robots. Honestly, I don't trust robots.
But yeah, we got the new lead captain in charge.
He's always been shifty. Yeah, but that captain seems too much like a CISO mouthpiece.
Yeah,
I don't trust him either.
Brits.
I'm smelling some.
You say Brits?
Isn't that his name?
Yeah,
Brits.
Bricks.
Never mind.
Brits.
Oh,
yeah.
Bricks. Okay.
I'm smelling some shadiness coming out of the Guardians of the Globe, either from the Bricks guy or from Rex/robots.
Rex been shady. Not Rex.
Yeah,
sorry.
know.
Can we call him Rudy?
Robots, Rudy.
Rudy been shady since, was this whatever season it was where he was
working in the background,
Yeah, no, that's a shady.
Yeah, he killed the twins.
Robot.
He killed them all, didn't he?
Yo, are they really dead? Like for real?
Yeah, I think they are.
Cause I think that they're still alive somehow.
I
Cause I need
love
to
the
see them.
We might get some Mola variants. Who knows?
Yeah. Please. I actually missed them. I thought about them this first 3 episodes. I was like,
Yeah, the thing with Rudy, bro. The thing about Rudy, bro. You know niggas that calculate too much, bro. They always be coming up with some shit.
yeah.
They always be coming up with some shit.
That's actually a very funny thing because they better not let Rudy find out about that scourge virus because he will be the first to
Come on
release it.
He will release it yesterday.
True.
He will be the first to
He
release
won't
it.
even think
I can already
twice.
tell.
He'll be like, say less.
I can tell. And then he would say to Mark, sorry, I had no other choice. You know this is the logical thing to do.
Another question for me. You know the invading, what are they called?
The Flaxans.
Yes. Why? No, the
Flaxans.
Why do they keep on? What is actually
coming back? Yeah, what is it in
What's
Earth that they
going
keep
on?
coming back for? That's a good question because they've lost.
Because they were
many
taking
times.
humans for what?
Yeah,
They probably need something on Earth, I think.
yeah.
They probably need
probably
something.
They better get to it, Sha, because I'm getting tired of them.
I'm like,
I need to know by the next round if they're gone for real or coming back.
And
But
then
that's,
Rudy and Monster Girl, they're now stuck over there.
Exactly. So maybe we'll find out more about them. And
I think Rudy might genocide them, honestly.
who?
The Flaxans.
Didn't Omni-Man already try?
I think he was ready to.
I mean, but Omni-Man destroyed just one of their cities or something.
Oh, yeah. Omni-Man just told them not to come back.
He told them not to come back. Like, he leveled that city and was like, if you like, try it again, you go see something.
Yeah.
I think Rudy this time,
trying.
because they've already been showing that, like, Rudy's already thinking about, like, making mistakes and about how they interact with villains. And
exactly.
That's why he stayed. He's like, bro, that I'm looking at these guys
I need
right
to figure
now.
this shit out.
If we don't stop them now, they're coming back, and next time they're going to fuck us up. So I think he's going to be there. They'll be there. Maybe they'll be prisoners. They will escape. The guy will poison their water or something, bro. I know he's going to be. He's going to kill all of them, bro. I think he's going to genocide them.
And I that would be crazy because, like we said, that scourge virus getting hands of Rudy. I hope it's not a precursor of what's to come.
Because they really made like a ring around the planet. That was such an insane visual.
Yeah, no, that was a crazy visual, bro.
A lot of them died, a lot.
Like billions, bro.
Kai.
You know, Universal is better for it, though.
Yeah, that's
I mean, they still went on their galaxy fucking expedition to repopulate.
Even when...
Yeah, but guess what? Imagine there were 1 billion of them niggas compared to...
That's true, sure.
And before, they didn't even used to bother to assimilate and pretend like they wanted to help your planet. They would just come and tell you are now under Viltrum control. Yeah. And God, I think it's I think it's funny as well because even if like now so many of them have gone and there's still only 50, they still manage to be such a threat. And even Alan makes a very interesting point in a throwaway sentence that many of the places that they've conquered will still fight for them today out of fear.
So you have
to liberate these people even mentally as well to believe that they can
fight the Viltrumites.
And also, it's that joke people always say about revolution, right? Who wants to be on the front line? Like the first 50 will die. And then, the people at the back can maybe defeat the Viltrumites. Because if you're going to fight a war with the Viltrumites, a lot of people will die. So, they need to get enough people ready who are maybe not superheroes, but are willing to die for the cause. Guys, we almost made it till 30 minutes without mentioning Atom Eve. And so my notes, right? Let me actually tell you what I just wrote down. This was the last note I took down while watching these 3 episodes. Jesus.
My own notes were Mark wakes up from bed, then in capital, and Eve is pregnant for fuck's sake.
Oh God.
Low key, it did cross my mind, I'm not gonna lie. Like episode you know why it crossed my mind?
Why?
Because just in general, pregnancy fucks up your system.
Okay.
And like, I was just thinking, I was like, first of all, we have Debbie getting her shit rocked. We have Mark and Eve getting their shit rocked. They're stressed, so there's a lot of rocking and rocking.
It was a
And I'm
very
just
horny
like,
3 episodes, to be fair. There
Yeah.
was
I
a
was
lot of
like-
fucking in this episode.
when I just saw the test, when she was in the bathroom and Mark, I was just like,
Do you know what?
please
It's so
don't
I'm so
take
sorry.
us
I'm so sorry.
down. What were you
Isn't
saying?
Eve 17 years?
I'm like, these niggas are not wearing protection. I'm just like, what is going on?
you the wine Jersey.
I'm like, but just okay. I guess her powers aren't working now because obviously she can create things. She
And
can
she
just
can
always have a
uncreate
stopgap.
things.
She
Can
can't.
uncreate
Again,
things. So-
as I said, you the wine Jersey.
So actually, that's a very good point. If you can uncreate that baby,
That's not even what I was saying, but she can. But I'm saying protection. Wrap it up.
true.
Is a message to the kids, please.
Yeah,
Be safe
true.
out there. But yeah, she can. Yeah,
Hey, man.
I'm just like, why is she even in this state?
I'm
Because
so sorry,
wasn't
guys.
this happened in season 2 or something? So she's been pregnant for a while.
No.
No,
It happened at the end of season 3. But it's also confusing
season
to
3,
me.
Sorry, we're
It's
in
also
4.
confusing to me because if you do the timelines, Conquest put his hand through her stomach at the end of season 3. So unless you're telling me in the space where Mark's leg and his arm was broken, they were knacking. Because Conquest
Yes, no.
broken arm and
No.
broken leg. What does that mean?
Actually, no. But by the time Mark came home from hospital and she put his clothes to the side, her powers were already funny. So that means it either happened in the hospital after the Conquest fights or at some... Do you understand what I mean? Because she couldn't have been pregnant when Conquest put his fist through her stomach.
Right?
Yeah. That one pass abortion for her.
Yeah. Like, she couldn't have been. So, Mark, well done. Oh. Well, I just pity this boy because
anyway,
the amount of stress that's going on in his life right now.
In his life,
I know
bro.
this is not first of all, the economy, the state of affairs, the Viltrumites, everything. This is just not the time.
This is not the time for this
shit, bro. They were hinting
bro.
towards it. When I rewatched it, I now see like there were like 1 or 2 hints. Like when Eve's dad asked Mark if he can have kids, and Mark said he thinks so. Like there's a few hints to someone being pregnant. I think there was another point, I think, about obviously Debbie makes the joke about Mark and Eve having a lot of sex. A joke. So
anyway, she can sort it out, but next time, moving forward, they need to put
but okay, so this is actually interesting.
Place.
I don't think she's going to tell Mark, right?
That she will, bro.
But the other thing is, I also don't think she will get rid of it, which is interesting because this show goes to a lot of dark places. But I don't think I think she will have that child.
You think so?
She will. I think either she's going to. This is Invincible. These guys are dark. I think in the course of them superheroing, she'll lose the child. That's what I think is going to happen.
And that's how Mark will find out.
And I think that's how, I think it's going to be some crazy.
That's possible.
Yeah, I think that's what might happen. I don't think she's going to take care of the kid herself, but I think one of these villains gonna, I think one of these villains going, it's going to be a mad one still.
Because that's actually, she won't tell Mark and they'll keep superheroing.
Unless it grows really quickly and she has it fast.
Oh yeah, they do grow quickly. Those
Viltrumite babies grow quickly though.
Another hint: the flashback of Nolan and Debbie when Debbie was pregnant.
Oh,
so
that's true.
Yeah, there were a few hints here, but I just can't believe it, man.
I was like, I was like, but this is not the time, because one of the things I hate. TV shows, books, pregnancy trope. I hate it so much.
You and Bankole.
I hate it.
Are you saying you hate pregnancy in general, or you hate it when it's not the time? Because
I mean, the ones that want to go and let them have. But this is just not the time. You know, we need to lock in the Viltrumites. People are dying. People have died.
Yeah, I see. This is the
recovering.
Thing. So this is what's actually interesting, right? This child might be what pushes Mark to unlock his bloodlust. because there is no, because before he was like, he needs to protect his family. Now he even has a child to protect. So he knows hesitation is death for him. Hesitation is death for the child. But that being said, Eve can no longer be on the battlefield because Mark cannot be thinking about someone else while he's fighting. She needs to be at home, safe.
Yeah,
Wow.
but knowing Eve, like, who's going
Yes.
to tell her to
Who's
not
going to
get in
stop
the field, though?
Yes.
And that's why I feel like she's going to lose the child during a fight. Like, I think that's what's going to happen. It's going to be something very crazy and something traumatic.
This is just another thing that Mark is dealing with compared to like most other superheroes, because everyone has this secret identity stuff that they have to hide, and then some heroes have poverty, some heroes have but Mark is dealing with so much complicated feelings. Like his father was his villain, his heritage is part of his villains, and now teenage pregnancy. I can't remember do I even know any heroes that have ever dealt with teenage pregnancy?
Nah, bro, this is some new shit,
New
bro. This is a new
territory,
frontier right here, bro.
And I felt like throughout, as I was watching this episode, I was just feeling like this is just actually adulthood. Just basketballs, back and forth, back and
Literally,
forth, back
bro.
and forth.
No
one
breaks.
thing after another.
One
I
thing
was like,
after another,
Mark.
bro.
At first, I was like, okay, I think Mark needs therapy. And I was like, actually, therapy isn't maybe he needs drugs, because there's just, I don't know which way he can go.
Mark
but like
does
for
need
real.
therapy.
He does, for sure.
He needs
Pro
therapy.
Max, because
because Mark needs therapy, because even Omni-Man, for example, not to even distract, but despite everything that has happened, imagine him still saying he's not joining the war. He just wants to support from the side. So
from
these
the
guys
sidelines.
there's like so much broken inside their psyche that they really do need therapy. I hope Mark finds a way to help, because it's not just by talking to Eve. He barely talks to Debbie. He needs some sort of, I don't know if he needs Mark from the future to come back and talk to him or something, but yeah, man, he almost killed a couple people in this. He killed somebody.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, he did.
He had to.
Which he had
is
to, fair enough. But,
Yeah.
But he
I
also
wasn't mad at it.
almost killed two people. The dinosaur
other
guy.
The dinosaur guy and Titan.
Big God. Mark,
like I said, bro, Mark is in such a dark place right now. Like, bro,
dark.
He needs a light. Like, he just needs to see some kind of light, bro. Because
and that will not be a child.
but also this might actually be good. Sisu, see, I don't want to start thinking too much like Sisu, and I'm low-key disappointed in Sisu, because Sisu is scared that like, oh, Mark is now a killer. He's off the loose.
Sisu is making plans to control Mark once again.
Yeah.
At the start of episode 3, you could see his control Mark brain was wiring like, oh, we need to keep this man in check.
He's thinking in the wrong way. Sisu wants to control Mark because he's afraid that when Mark finds out that he didn't kill Conquest, his life is over.
Yeah, and it should be.
But the main thing you should be thinking about is just redirecting Mark to the Viltrumites, so that all this anger, all this bloodlust, instead of using it on these regular ass Earth villains, he should be using that level of strength and dedication to punch Viltrumites. Send him to space
versus the Viltrumites.
No, just send him to space. Let him use that anger in a good way.
But on that
one Mark now.
On that space point, I noticed the title card is breaking into like space.
Something,
Does that mean the next setting?
It's preparing us for the Galactic Wars, baby.
It's definitely going to be like more space centric, I think.
Yeah, that's what it's giving, right?
Not to denigrate some parts of these first 3 episodes, but there's not too much on Earth for Mark, aside from us now finding out that, he's struggling to pull his punches, and he's going to be a father. But in terms of like villains and where he's best utilized, it's not stopping all these petty crimes.
Yeah,
he's going to eventually join his dad.
Dogs.
Exactly, join his dad and Alan to fight.
And like they can't even let the Viltrumite fight come to Earth. Like Earth is too fragile. Like, ooh, like they can't even let. Like, bro, look at the fight between him and Conquest, bro. Those guys, like the whole world. And the Invincible War, the whole world is fucked right now. Like Earth cannot handle that again.
Yeah.
So like they have to take the fights to the Viltrumites. Like they have no choice.
Mm-hmm. Also, Eve's dad is a bastard because why did he say he lost his job because the Chicago or whatever office got blown up? Oh, I'm sure you knew about that.
Wait. Okay, I'm sorry though, but like, is he lying?
No, but is this the time?
I mean, he ain't lie, but he a dickhead, but he ain't lie though.
Yeah,
So
he didn't
exactly.
say that.
So, though he has priors, so we already don't like Eve's dad. But
That's true.
I mean, the guy was just. I also feel like if we're being so real, look at what's happening in the world today. You want to tell me if superheroes were real, people wouldn't be looking at them somehow.
I know for sure.
They would. But it was also really sad when Eve's mom was like, sometimes good enough has to be good enough. That was very extremely sad part. And I'm just like, does her dad beat the mom or something? Because he has anger issues, but that's where I went to.
That would be interesting because remember Amber's boyfriend beat her one time or hit her.
Amber's boyfriend beat her?
Yes. Am I the only one who remembers this?
Amber the hottie?
Yes. Yeah. I think he wanted to raise his hands on her or something, and I think Invincible had to step in. Maybe this is a false memory, but I'll double back. But there's been an issue before of someone's boyfriend like raising their voice or their hands.
Maybe that was a comic thing, innit?
Maybe it was a comic. Maybe it was a comic thing. Guys, for full disclosure, I haven't read up to where we are in the show, but I've read like the starts of the comic story, like basically Invincible Compendium 1. But yeah, I remember there was a thing about, maybe that was just a comic thing and I'm mixing up my...
I think it was probably just a comic thing, yeah.
So maybe they transferred that storyline to... Chiagozie was ready to fight. She said, I'm
taken aback.
because Amber's boyfriend in the show was basically a non-entity. Like that guy
but he was a nice guy as well. So I think it's definitely in the comics.
Only that nice guy for that one episode.
I think it was definitely in the comics. It was definitely
the nice guys are the most dangerous.
It was probably a comic thing, bro.
Chiagozie was ready. She said, "Who?
Nah."
But yeah, maybe they're going to swap the storyline. Maybe they're going to swap the storyline to Eve's parents, basically, and then that's actually a good shout. It might be something that happens.
I don't think Eve's dad is like physically abusive, honestly, because
maybe just verbally.
Because of the kind of interactions they actually had. Right? I feel like he's just more of a verbally abusive kind of guy. Just a toxic guy, bro. Like just a toxic masculinity guy. Yeah.
I'm just here to say
another hint. He said to Mark, "You understand one day when you have your own baby girl." So yeah, that baby is coming. I'm sorry.
So much hated pregnancy trope, God.
Hey man, this gonna be some shit.
I know, but if it will be so funny if the pregnancy actually happens quickly, and then the next 2 episodes, Mark is a father.
But where is the time? Like this.
I'm telling you, is
actually.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think that baby is making it.
Yeah, I don't have mental capacity.
We need to twist Mark's ear because in the middle of everything going on, fucky, really?
Hey, I will say this though. In their defense,
it makes sense.
But life will go anytime. You might as well rock off now.
Yeah, but wrap it up.
But to be entering battle with that bulletproof is crazy.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
It's actually crazy.
No, crazy, man. They got too comfortable. Mark especially. Oh God. A child is coming into this world. So Mark, if you're not in the lab before, please.
It's never, maybe as you guys said, he used to just be locked into.
He used to lock in like mad.
Life. And I think part of it is also Mark gets too. This is one of the reasons again why he needs to go to space. Why Cecil has to redirect him. But Mark gets too used to fighting
weak people,
regular neighborhood villains. So to him, the fight is like back and forth. For example, when he has to fight Conquest, it takes him like 20 minutes of beating before he locks it.
Yeah.
But you need to be that locked in
from the start.
From the jump.
You need to be. And even Conquest was playing with him. If Conquest wanted to kill Mark would have been dead.
Mark would have been dead like mad.
Yeah.
So
Conquest was blowing bubble hearts in space.
And that's because, and again, that's what works in his favor. Same thing that happened with Anissa. Same thing that even happens with the other Viltrumites.
Anissa, my babe.
they do not want to kill him because, like we said, there's only 50 of them.
There's only
Humans are
50
one
of
of the
them,
ones
yeah.
that are compatible. They don't actually want to kill Mark. They want to subjugate him. So that's
Yeah.
kind of working in his favor. But
For now. But it gets to a
exactly.
point where they're
It
like,
gets to a
this one's
point.
a
Maybe
lost cause.
when Thrag steps in,
We can
it
try
will
with
get to
Ollie
that point.
and see if we can capture
Exactly.
him.
By the time we kill his father and his older brother in front of him, he will lie down. Man is crazy though. Is there a reason why he had? Oh, we've litigated this issue before, so I won't do it again.
Why
Is there a
was-
reason why he had a bug child? But I feel like that's a
Please,
slur. So
don't even
I'll stop
get
saying
me-
it.
Mr. I miss my wife, please.
Hey, man.
Please.
He was subconsciously carrying out the Viltrumite mission because there's no reason for
Yes,
you
nah.
to be.
That's literally all it was. That boy indoctrinated as a motherfucker.
But he is like deeply, strongly, even when very, very deep
But you know,
indoctrination.
Ollie is also unserious. Because when
Why?
he went to that office with the black guy, that they tried to kill his family with the paper, that was hard, actually. But I digress. And he was like, he lifted up the desk and was like, let me protect you or something. I'm like, Oliver, the desk.
What do you know?
You're using the
Bruh.
desk to showcase your strength.
Yeah, like, bro, you don't see Dragon before.
but Ollie doesn't actually know anything, man.
It's
He
true,
doesn't
he's a
actually know
child,
He's a
he's a
child,
child.
bro.
The way this guy has gone from purple to milky is interesting. Because
He's
when I
now
first saw him,
looking less like an alien.
I
Yeah.
said, okay, I can't call him Barney anymore.
Wayne Cramp. I'm still waiting
That
for.
too.
I actually was going to say something, so I'm going to ask you guys.
Yeah.
What are you hoping to see? Let's just go one episode more, like in the next episode 4.
Hmm.
Mm.
Let me double check what happened in episode 3.
Okay, me, I know who I really want to see Battle Beast now because they've recruited and recruited, and they haven't found Battle Beast. That's the next person I want to see.
That's
And
more
Yeah.
PTSD for Mark Shah.
I'm also very, very curious what mission Thrag has for Conquest.
Mm.
Because it was like, your job isn't done or something like that. I won't reward
Yeah.
failure.
I definitely
What are
want
we
to see
going to
Battle
see?
Beast. Want to see the mission for Conquest. I want to see which other weapons and allies they are able
They
to
can find.
gather. Because obviously now they have the nuke, but that's still the nuke, right? Like, you don't
Yeah.
want to use the nuke. But yeah, like, I would say this. This was the racer guy. That is
Yeah.
Infinity Gun. That's some shit.
It's crazy. Yeah.
That's some
Cool,
shit.
right?
If they can get like 2 or 3 more of those, yeah, then yeah, because that shit is nuts.
Then it becomes like a real fight.
I think for me, next episode, I need Mark to be in space. He just needs to leave these Earthlings to their devices.
But the problem is, so I want that as well. But the problem is that nothing good will send him to space. If he's going to space,
Literally.
he won't be. He won't
Let's
If
be
he's
kick
going to
it
space,
off.
it's going to be some shit.
Let's get it popping. I need to see Mark in space. I need to see Conquest's mission.
I also
I need Eve's problem to be resolved. However she
Hey.
wants to resolve it.
we're doing naming
She should
ceremony
I'm
next
telling
next
you,
week.
I'm
No.
telling you guys that
I don't want
baby,
to.
that baby's not making it. But if we're gonna see Eve pregnant for sure.
Okay.
I need
okay.
that to be resolved next episode. I don't even want to hear any. Yeah.
And
What
like,
else do I want? Also, like I said at the start, Paul is
Oh,
the
that's
danger.
my guy. That's
He's
my
an
guy,
undercover
man.
up. It might not be the next episode,
Paul-
but by the end of
Paul-
the season,
Paul is a hashtag real eater,
I've said
man.
my own.
Debbie is seeing what she's been missing all these years.
let me tell you right now, Paul a real nigga, bro. I will tell you that.
Me, I don't
Paul a
believe
real
it.
nigga. He a real nigga. and
He's just loved
doing-
up.
He's doing
No,
right.
no,
He's
no,
doing
no.
right by Debbie, bro.
No.
Exactly.
No.
I can't hate on that.
I can't hit on him, bro.
No,
I'll-
I'm happy
I'll
for her
be
that
very-
she's. No.
I'll be very angry when Omni-Man comes back and we have a love triangle on our hands.
Triangle. Please,
Triangle.
Debbie is done. Which triangle?
Which triangle, bro?
It's a line and he's just a point in the distance. Please, I beg.
Oh, I love that. I love
Someone
that
that called
framing.
her a
I'm
pet.
stealing
Yeah.
that. No triangle. It's a line and it's a dot in the
Yeah.
distance.
Let's be for real.
I also
Debbie
want to
is free.
see. I want to see what Rudy and Monster Girl are cooking up with the flag signs.
Mm,
Yes,
I feel like Rudy go and do some crazy shit.
yeah, that's what it's giving, to be honest.
And you know the thing is, like, I was actually going to say, like, maybe we're listing too many things, but I feel like this
So we should
season
just
is
pick one.
no. I was just I feel like this season is going to get to a point where things are just happening back
How
to
many-
back
Back to back. Yep.
How many
Like,
episodes is it in the season?
8.
It's 8 now.
I don't.
And
Yeah, I
this-
think it's 8. Yeah.
This isn't the final season, right?
No,
Nah.
bro. They said they are going to do at least up to, I think, season 7.
Yeah.
But
7.
Yeah.
but the
And we're in
writer
4.
Robert Kirkman says he wants to do up to even 13. He wants to do up
We're
to
in
10, up
season
to
4.
13. Yeah.
Yeah, so nothing is going. Not okay. Let's actually dial it back.
But that's what you
No, but
think.
everything we've said can happen this season.
So I don't want to
That's
give any
nuts.
spoilers. I don't want to give any spoilers.
How
but
can
all
you
I
do spoilers when you said you've not read ahead?
No, I haven't read ahead, but all I'm saying is that, like, when I hear Robert Kirkman talk about this show, he says he wants to do up to 10, 13 seasons of the show as it is right now.
So that means the
And-
final fight won't be this season now.
Like,
We're not
No,
gonna see
it's not possible.
I
We're
also
not
don't
seeing
think
the Viltrumite fight
I
this
also
season.
don't think there will be a final
Like
one
a
final
Viltrumite.
fight. Like right now,
Eh.
we're talking about the Viltrumites. Who knows what's going to happen?
A
If they
bigger
want
boss.
13, if they want 13 seasons, we're not going to have 6 seasons of Thrag running away, right? So maybe
Do
they
you think
have
there's
more
an even
cooking for
badder
us.
boss? Oh, that's scary. You.
Maybe they have more cooking for us. We'll see. Ooh, I just had some interesting thoughts where this
What are the
show
thoughts?
can get. No.
Tell us now. This
Like
is a
there's
safe
a lot
space.
of stuff that can happen because they're also
Yeah.
adding storylines as well. So
Yeah,
Yeah, and let's not forget the mummy from how many seasons ago? What was the
Exactly.
T?
bro,
There's-
that
there's the
mummy, I
mummy.
think the mummy is just a running gag, bro.
You
and if
think
you look at some of the things in the
They've
trailer
gagged me.
for season
I don't watch
4,
trailers anymore.
Okay,
It's
fair.
like
You see
spoilers
that
now.
there's some fun villains that we haven't seen.
Who?
I feel like there's a lot that they can do.
Even from
with
the end of the
Viltrumites.
last season, bro, the post-credits scene about them demons or whatever, like who the
Mhm.
fuck are those?
True.
Yeah.
True.
Apparently
true,
those
true,
are new
true.
characters, like so it's
True,
like bro,
true,
there's
true.
a lot. There's a lot
I
that
forgot
can
about
go on.
them.
Even with the Viltrumites, man, Conquest isn't dead. Conquest is there. Anissa still exists.
Anissa
Anissa
the
is still there,
baddie.
They definitely cannot fight all the Viltrumites at once, right? So
Yeah.
let's keep
So you think it would be
let's
like
keep
one
seeing.
Viltrumite per episode? I'd be per battle.
Maybe we'll see. Exactly.
Because I don't think they fight in groups even. Because like if you can't kill who you're fighting,
also-
you deserve to die.
One very important thing that we're seeing, exactly, they'll probably say if you can't win your battle, you deserve to die. But one very important thing we're forgetting is that the Alliance are on the up, right? They've been winning so far. They're finding
So
the
they have
weapons.
to-
Mark is alive.
They
Something
have
is going to
lose.
remember. They also have a spy within their ranks. We
Who
haven't
think
found
they're
that out.
true? We
True.
don't know
Haven't
who the
found
spy
that
is,
out.
yeah.
So yeah, man, there's lots of exciting things coming.
Bro, imagine if the spy is Alan's babe. Bro, that would be so crazy,
Ooh.
bro. That would be
Ooh.
so crazy.
That is a
bro.
shout, because she's kind of the only other person that they've shown. Because
Yep.
I don't think it will be the betrayer. I don't think it will be Alan. Yeah.
Yeah, if it was Alan, that'd be too crazy.
Hey, who knows, man? Maybe they're threatening his family. Although he said
It's
he doesn't have a
true.
family. But damn,
Yeah.
damn. We shall
Alan
see.
having a swell time in space.
Oh, God. Poor.
Nolan,
Nolan,
no sleep
man.
one night, bro.
Bruh, what did they even... First of
Also-
all, that captain of the... What's the ship called?
The venture.
The Venture. So unserious. He thought they were in a triadic relationship. Hilarious.
That bit was too funny, man.
That was
So
very,
funny.
very real. Very real of him. Oh, God. Well, I am very excited for where this show is going to go. I'm going to watch the next episode and then try and catch up my reading up to that point.
Of the
And then-
novel.
Guys, if you do
The
actually
comic.
have the chance, please go purchase the Invincible
I'm screaming, not the
compendiums.
promo. Sponsor us!
No, honestly, because I promise you, even when you've watched the show, sometimes, right? Even when you've watched the show, some of the animation, not even animation, some of the drawings and the colors on the book just pop out so much. And the fact that you can stare at an image for a long time gives it so much power. Like the image when Conquest comes to Earth, it's not like you hear it for 5 seconds. You can actually look at this guy and yeah, it's a really, really fun read. And it's a well-drawn comic. I love it. Guys, like Chiagozem said, please, Image Comics, Shout out Image Comics. Your popcorn for dinner. Also, before we go, Chiagazem, please show the people your hats. Please, please.
Yeah, you know.
Guys, that's popcorn for dinner
Coming
merch.
soon, baby.
Coming soon.
I don't
So
know if it's coming
beautiful,
soon, Shao, but
so
I had to
perfect.
support. You know,
I love it. I love it. I love it.
as
I
a
love
real
it.
fan. And speaking of fans of the pod, a shout out to, who are we shouting out to? Oh, everyone, go tell Bankole happy birthday tomorrow. I think this drops on the 18th, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So on the 19th, go tell our biggest fan.
Go tell Bankole happy birthday.
Our biggest fan. I wonder if they'll edit this out, because Bankole can do that kind of thing.
Yeah, he could actually do that.
Tell your friends.
Actually could.
Tell your enemies. We're going to be covering Invincible every week as it drops. And just as a heads up, so you don't get a jump scare, I won't be hosting after next week. Bankole will come back and he'll be hosting the Invincible coverage. But I might still pop in now and then if any of my predictions or things that I want to see happen. So thank you, beautiful people. Like, rate, share. Thank you, Chegozem. Thank you, Sagale. It's been a pleasure. Lovely to do this again.
Keep listening.
Thank you to the Popcorn for Dinner baddies. I would like to give you all my favorite quotes from the last 3 episodes. And it was from Tados. And I'm telling you, Tados is a real nigga, bro. He said we must all face judgments for the evils of our past if we want any hope to change our future. That's real.
Oh,
that's real. That's real.
That is real.
That's a nice one.
We must all face judgment. I'm keeping that. And then I also like one from Chegozem on this episode. It's just so poignant. It's not a love triangle, it's a straight line and it's a point in the distance. I feel like there are so many people I can say that line to in real life. Like
you're surrounded by dots.
What?
You're surrounded by dots or something.
No.
Or
I'm
about
so
other
many people in real life that I can just shake them and say, this is not a love triangle, man.
Yeah,
it's a straight line and that is a dot in your past.
I always keep it real for the hotties, you know.
I love that.
Be real. Wrap it up, kids.
Oh yeah, please, yes. Guys, this is a solemn message from Do Good America. We have just seen what happened to Mark Gracie. Please, children, don't be having sex because you can die. But even if you manage and do it and survive, please wrap up.
What an ending.
God, what an ending.